Everyone, it's Danny from Oh Magic Hour. I'm a co-blogger there along with Emily. She decided to do a kind of like a booktube video for the library readathon that is going to take place starting on Monday, and I will link that below. And I decided to try one along with her. Library readathon, pretty simple, just what it sounds like. You read your library books to try and clear out what you have been reading, or what you have borrowed from the library for months and months and months and months. I do apologize in advance for rambling and talking with my hands. I do that quite a bit. Can't help it. So here we go. First up, I have Monument 14, Monument 14, Savage Drift, by Emmy Laybourne. Sky on Fire is the second. This is the third and final book in the Monument 14 trilogy. Very good post-apocalyptic, world is ending, kids trapped, just a really, really great spin on what the world will be like if, things fall apart. I really like this series. Emmy Laybourne is a very good writer, and it's a very nice person. I met her at a signing, and I'm super excited to see how Dean and Astrid and Alex and all of the above, how they wind up. And yeah, so that's that one. And I've already started this one, so that's kind of cheating, but I just got it today and I really can't wait. So I do what I want. Don't judge me. I also have Kirsten White, The Chaos of Stars. I met her at a signing actually on my birthday earlier this year. She did a signing with Tahada Mafi, Veronica Rossi, and Sophie Jordan. It was she's just hysterical. She's very funny. Plus, and follow her on Twitter, because she's hilarious, and the things she says are very interesting. I'm excited about this one. I'm a sucker for anything that has to do with mythology, gods, goddesses, love stuff like that. And this one is Isidora's family is seriously screwed up. Of course, when you're the human daughter of Egyptian gods, that comes with the territory. There's more to it, obviously, but that's the first two lines. Very excited for this one. I also have Twin Maker by Sean Williams. I have not heard that much about this, and I don't know if I'm just living under a rock and it was everywhere and I just entirely missed it, because I do that sometimes, or if it just was not everywhere. I believe the sequel is coming out later this year too, so yeah, I don't remember what the sequel is called, but I'm excited to kind of see weird, there's something in this book. Interesting. It's a YMCA membership card. Anyways, that was bizarre. Anyways, I am kind of intrigued to see how this works, or how this turns out. I really like not hearing things about books and not being a victim of the hype monster. That has happened with me quite a few times, for very well-known books that everybody loved and I did not. So I'm pretty excited for this one. I also have, let's see what else. The Impossible Knife of Memory by Laurie Halse Anderson. I have read everything she has written. She is one of my favorites. I actually read Catalyst was the first one for like a 6th grade summer reading program or something, or summer reading for school. I think it was 6th grade. I could be wrong, and I loved it. I fell in love with her writing. I fell in love with everything she has read. So I, since read Speak and Prom and Twisted, and I read Winter Girls last year or the year before, I can't remember. And then this one came out. It's a contemporary family issues book, so I'm super excited for this one. I've read really, really good things about it, so we'll see how it goes. I also have, don't judge me in advance, don't judge me for this, I judge myself, you aren't allowed to. Stunning, the 11th book in the Pretty Little Liars series. I am a fan of the book series, I'm a fan of the TV show series, I've never missed an episode, I've seen them all. They're just the books that you love and hate at the same time. I mean, it's light, fluffy reads. These are excellent for readathons because you just power through them because it's just, teenage drama, and it's addicting. And I'm not a fan of ABC family shows. I don't do them. I'm more like, crime dramas like Psych and SVU and Bones, those type of things. But something about Pretty Little Liars just sucks you in. So the 11th book, hopefully, I think the 16th one is coming out this year, and it will supposedly be the last one, although Sarah Shepard has said that before, and it turned out that there were numerous others. So we'll see how that goes. I also have in my car, I'm a nanny. I'm a private nanny for a executive family type situation, and a lot of that entails taking the girls to cheerleading and picking them up from school and taking them this place and blah, 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 blah. I have books in my car because I don't want to sit there for 3 hours while the girls are at cheer with nothing to do. So in my car, I have Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. I'm very excited to finally have a copy of that in my hands. I met Ransom Riggs at the signing with Kirsten White and Tata Mafi, et cetera, et cetera. He was there in support of Tata Mafi. And I have read the previous book, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Loved it. I'm a big time fan of all things creepy. Not that the book is creepy, but the photos. Sorry, Nala is kind of okay. Nala, hi, Nala, stop. Go, sit, stop. I am a big fan of all things creepy. The photos are they add the perfect story, the perfect level of creep to the story. And I'm just super excited to continue on the journey with all those kids. I also have this last book I am super excited about. I have heard fantastic things, Bring the Tissues, The Feels, etc., etc. I have read previous things by this author and really loved it. And that is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I'm really sorry. I've read Attachments and really enjoyed it. That was the first one I read by her. And then I read Eleanor and Park. And that for me was that was it. Sealed the deal. I will read grocery lists written by this woman. Eleanor and Park resonated with me very, very heavily for a couple reasons. The background, the family situation with both families I really liked. And I did not grow up in the 80s. I'm a 90s baby. Woo woo, 1990. But I really liked seeing that aspect, that, kind of bringing that culture back. More than anything, though, I really loved Eleanor. She, as a heavy set, the fat chick, all those jokes. As growing up as a teenager, I really loved seeing that in a character, because so much of YA right now are thin, blonde, white characters, or characters who are, who say they're not beautiful and they're conventionally, brown hair, blue eyed, like just, they're all kind of cut from the same cloth. Not that there's anything wrong with that. There are some fantastic YA books out with characters like that. The Hunger Games, for example. Not that she is, a cookie cutter princess. Katniss obviously is not. But just that they all kind of resemble each other. And in Eleanor and Park, Eleanor was a heavyset, frizzy red hair. I've got frizzy brown hair. It's contained right now. But I really loved seeing me as a teenager in a YA book, because I think that's really important for teens. And I loved it, and I cried my eyes out. Loved it. So anyways, I'm super excited for Fangirl. I'm really hoping that it lives up to all the amazing things that I have heard about it. And I mean amazing, like everyone I know is like, Danny, if you don't read this, we'll never speak to you again. Maybe not that dramatic, but pretty close. So yeah, this is what I have right now. I will probably go to the library tomorrow as well, because I go like 3 times a week. Ooh, don't judge me. But yeah, so I'm super excited for this readathon. It's a really, really fantastic idea, and I'm very, very excited to participate in an event with Emily. She and I have participated in events before together, such as Bout of Books. That's actually where she and I met, but never together as a team, as a co-blogging entity. So I am super excited for this, and I just really, really can't wait. So thank you so much for watching. I will link Emily's video below in the section down there, as well as the link to the library readathon, so you guys can sign up and participate and comment and all that junk with us, because I love stuff like that. I will also link to my Twitter, because throughout the readathon I will be tweeting from there, with the exception of while I am at work. I am really hoping to try and read at least 4 books this week. I am 7 behind on Goodreads, so oops, but 4 would be nice. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and links and all that jazz below.